Over the last couple days, I've been attempting an impossible feat in Bloons Card Storm, the one-turn kill combo. The current gameplay is at over 13 times speed of many of my failed attempts at pulling off this insane one-turn kill combo. Now what I'm showing you isn't even all of my attempts, not even close, but before we get into the final combo, I feel it is essential that we explain how we got there. Firstly, I needed to determine what my combo was going to be. Now it is important to note that there are many different ways that a one-turn combo is possible. Many of these are only hypothetical, of course, as they would take absolutely insane RNG to successfully pull off. After a lot of reading, I deemed that the most likely and realistic one-turn combo I could perform would be by playing first a double ceramic, then fortifying it, then using not one, but two quick readies to ultimately do 540 damage without giving the opponent a chance to react. However, this is way harder said than done for a multitude of reasons, not just including the statistics of having all these cards at one time. Firstly, I don't know if you realize this, but that specific combination costs 21 gold, and you can only have a max of 20 gold. So is it possible? Of course, I did it. But there are many ways to gain gold mid-turn, whether it be favor trades, self-damaging a gold balloon, quick reload on a cash drop sniper, and there's others I'm missing of course, but the two methods I ultimately decided on was by either using a cash drop to gain the 1 gold I needed, or by using Oben's 13 Bloontonium ability to gain 2 gold mid-turn. It is also important to note that I could have done this by reducing the cost of double Ceram by using Setup Bloon, or by using Amelia's Bloontonium to reduce the cost of a quick ready. But not only did these seem hard to pull off, but I don't have Amelia, and I would have had to spend an extra 10,500 universal tokens on 3 Setup Bloons. Later, I'm going to reveal how much universal tokens it ended up costing me, and it was already a lot. But regardless of that, the combo costing 21 gold is just the first of many problems to arrive that makes this very difficult. Nextly, I needed to survive long enough each game to have the luxury of not just getting 20 gold, but also having every card I needed whilst trying to survive. I primarily did this in a few ways. Firstly, I abused the much overpowered Jungle's Bounty Druid with a slew of gold providing cards, such as banana farms and cash drop snipers. I did this not as a means of defense, but as a means, like I previously stated, just trying to survive. Most of these games, my goal isn't to beat the opponent, it's just to survive long enough for me to be able to pull off this insane combo. It was also important that I had other proper monkeys to help defend in case I didn't draw the Druid or was in danger of taking more than 500 damage in one turn. Another main issue was finding the right opponents. There are many different ways that this combo could be thwarted by an opponent. Firstly, they could have a lot of mana shield, either built through something like Oben's passive or cards like Mana Shield or Wall of Trees. They could also be using what quickly became my biggest enemy, which leads me into the final problem. Particularly this godforsaken card. The whole strategy hinges on the opponent not having a defender. These guys completely counter the entire combo. Yes, in a game, is it that big of a deal? Of course not, because you are still doing at least 350 damage, but for me, it's a huge deal, because I'm trying to do over 500 damage, which is simply impossible when my opponent has any type of defender on the board. This was absolutely the top reason why this challenge took so much time. Not the top reason, if you put statistics aside, this is the top reason, and the most annoying and frustrating reason, as to why this challenge took so much time, because sometimes I would have everything I needed, then all of a sudden, they'd put, not even a regular Tack Shooter down. They put like a Tack Sprayer, or even I saw a Blade Maelstrom once or twice. It was insane. So after all this consideration, I was able to craft the deck, which I will show on screen now, and put in the description. If for some reason, you are a sick individual who wants to attempt this challenge. If you want to craft all the cards I crafted in this deck, it would come out to be worth about 16,300 universal tokens. Now the quantity of how many cards you craft for each specific one does not have to perfectly match mine, but that is how much this ended up costing me. So enough dragging it on. Here is the run when finally the stars aligned. After hours of playing over the course of a few days, I finally got the God run, which I will now just post-commentate, because at this point, I was not recording my audio because how sick I was from trying this. I mean, I spent so much time just recording the games in case I finally got lucky. And the montage of games I showed, I think in one of them my brightness turned down for my laptop being on low battery, and then in the next game my laptop died mid-game. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna commentate over this final game unscripted now. So by this point, in like the challenge here, right, I was just so ready to be done, right? At the beginning of the challenge, I was like, alright, I'm just gonna play, I'm gonna play to win, and I have the cards in my deck, so the combo will happen naturally. Nuh-uh. The combo is not gonna happen naturally, is what I learned after a little bit of playing, right? So that's why, some of these games, man, I was like, that's why I had so many wins, honestly. If I lost a game, that means I was trying to do the combo. If I won a game, it means I was playing to play, right? And that's not always true. There were times where I was trying to do the combo, and then, I didn't, I still managed to win, right? Or like I knew the combo wasn't gonna happen, so I'm like, okay, I might as well win. But that's all I have right now. I'm gonna come back to you guys right before I actually do the combo.
The very spirits shield me.
More firepower! One of my favorites. Oh, oh.
want to point out why I didn't do the combo on this turn, because I totally could have. So if you want me to be 100% honest right now, the reason I didn't do it is because he only had 460 health. Now, I wasn't going for that the whole time. I was just going for, you know, I did 500 damage, and he hypothetically would have died even if he had full health. But in this game, I saw he had the Jungle's Bounty Druid, and I saw, you know, I have 80 shield, 500 health. I'm not gonna die this turn. I'm not gonna die next turn. Even when I take damage, I have 2 quick breaks in my hand. So in my mind, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait one more turn, and I'm going to ensure that he is at 500 health. So that way, this clip will, you know, this clip will live in infamy as the first true OTK in Bloons card storm history. Now, I'm just gonna let the clip play out before I go. Just remember, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, please like, please share with your friends who play the game. I literally never ask for stuff in any of my videos, but this video took me an especially long time to do, and this combo took me a long time to pull off. So I'm just gonna let it play out. That's enough for me. It's coming, I think, in a turn or two. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
Nature prevails.